how I found out in Squid Games because it was in the title of an article, and I was so mad.
Was there a twist in that?
The old guy.
Well, now you've just spoiled it for anybody who hasn't watched it yet.
That's okay.
Well,
Pay it forward.
It's been long enough.
It's been like a month.
No.
apparently we're just going to pop this out right now.
Spoiler, David's pregnant.
It's been 3 months.
Okay, see? And I didn't say what it was specifically. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Who's Merry Christmasing?
Well, that's just me. I just did that.
Not everyone's a Grinch.
Tony, I fucked up on your present this year.
I did not fuck up. I got something that I think will be appreciated. And I got really lucky because I couldn't find anything for a long time and then found something, but it felt like it was going to be too late since I was getting it on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Then it turned out that the shipper is from St. Charles, Missouri.
Oh.
So, like...
That worked out well.
Around the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ordered a pair of things for you. Only I did not order a pair of things. I ordered the singular thing.
Oh.
And it arrived, and I was like, well, I mean, this looks nice. However, I want the other half of this thing. And it was not there.
Well, there we are.
So, it is now on its way.
Oh, I got a call back, an email back about the place where I interviewed for 3 different jobs. Next week, Tuesday, I have a final interview with one of the VPs.
Ah, well, that definitely deserves a Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Man. I hope so. I kind of figure if I've reached that step.
That's a good step to have reached.
I think
Congrats.
so. I think so. And of the 3 positions, it's one I'm like super, super, super interested in.
Excellent.
2022, the year of Lena.
It's about fucking time.
You know that we're not supposed to say 2022, like making that anybody's year, right?
Yeah.
Because it's 2020 also. 2022.
I'm not on board for that.
Yeah, I'm not either. I was told that though.
That's no.
Yeah. All right, so let's get that bookkeeping out of the way. We will not be recording next week. We will come back to record on the 29th, and we will talk about Spider-Man No Way Home at that point.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
So we made this our Christmas special because...
I don't know why.
Well, because... It just happens to be getting the audio gets released on the 24th.
Yes.
Oh no, I don't know why we made this movie.
Oh, that's all you, sweetheart.
You picked the movie.
It was all you.
Yeah, this is you. This is 100% you.
Pick this movie. I didn't want to do this movie.
You suggested it.
Yeah,
I most certainly did not.
Neither one of us had heard of it. You just
I was
never
complaining
heard of the
about
movie.
it. I was complaining about it, and you're like,
and then
"Oh,
you
let's
said
just
it
do
was
that."
a
And I was like,
Christmas
"No."
movie.
Hey, this is Tony.
This is Lena.
And this is David under protest.
And we are the backseat producers.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
David, tell us what you really thought of this movie.
This movie was one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time.
The movie, by the way, is Love Hard.
Nope, don't even give people the name.
Lena, what did you
This is a
think?
Netflix movie?
This was a Netflix movie.
It was a Netflix movie. It was very, tonight on a very special Hallmark movie episode. It was so Hallmark. So very Hallmark Christmas movie.
Was it?
God,
It's
yes.
just a rom-com.
I don't think I've ever seen a Hallmark movie.
Well,
It
yeah,
was a
trust
lot
me.
better. No, it's a lot better than Hallmark Christmas
It
movies.
is. It
It's
is.
a
I
Is
give
lot
you
it?
better.
that.
It
I
is
did.
so
I did
much
not
better.
hate it. I did not hate it.
What?
I
It
did
is
not
so
hate
much
it.
better. It is so
This
much better than a
movie
Hallmark movie.
I
was
enjoyed the damn
dreadful.
thing.
It
What did you
was-
just say?
It's fluff, and it was. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining fluff.
It
Christmas
was just a
fluff.
rom-com.
Yeah.
That's all it was. It was just a rom-com.
Yep.
It wasn't anything more or less than a rom-com.
Yeah.
The thing that it didn't have going for it was that it didn't have huge name actors being in the rom-com. It wasn't Sandra Bullock opposite Ryan Reynolds in a rom-com. Like,
Nina
that's-
Dobrev was in Vampire Diaries.
Julie reminded me of that, which I did not know because I never watched that show.
Well, all I knew about her is I remember you, David, talking about her a lot. I have never seen her in anything.
Was it that she is bad at acting? Because if so, I stand by it.
She is better than most Hallmark movie actors.
Yeah.
God, I have got to watch one of these Hallmark movies.
Oh,
They're-
no.
Oh,
No.
no.
They're just
Because nowadays, most of them star like Candace Cameron Bure. So, no, you don't.
Candace
stick with
Cameron
Full
Bure.
House.
Candace.
She was
Cameron.
Candace
oldest-
Cameron from Full House.
Yeah. The oldest daughter from Full House. So, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I would
didn't
take
watch
Love
Full
Hard
House.
over the other ones.
I didn't watch Full House because I enjoy funny or good things, and that
Uh-huh.
was neither.
I actually did not have that much of a problem with the movie.
Not even the premise of the movie.
Oh God, I've seen that premise has come up like 8 million times in 8 million different ways. But
I
it's
don't
the
even know
first
why I
time
watched
saw-
this movie.
I don't
That's
know
what I
why
was
either.
curious about. Why exactly
Was
did
it
you
just
watch
because
this
of
movie?
Nina Dobrev?
No, I
Hmm.
actually
Was it because of
Jimmy Yang?
Jimmy
Yang?
Yang? It was because of Jimmy Yang. I was like, "There's no way Jimmy Yang, who is funny, would be in this movie without it being funny." But it wasn't funny.
it had funny there were funny things that happened in it, but
And
in general, no.
he
it wasn't a funny
actually
movie.
he was not that bad of an actor as far as the whole movie goes.
He's fine.
And probably the only other name would be
Harry Shum.
yeah, he was in Glee and other
Harry
something else.
Shut
The
up.
older brother.
Yeah, he was also in Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, he was the older brother. I
Harry
just
Shum
remember
Jr.
him from
everybody.
Glee.
Was he one of the kids in Glee?
Yes,
Yeah,
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
a long time ago.
Yes, that was quite a long time ago.
He was known for his dancing then.
Oh, Harry Shum.
Junior.
Oh, he was in Shadowhunters, The Mortal Instruments.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
He's had a stellar career so far. I hope things work out for him, because things have been rough. Been real rough, everybody. Okay, so the plot is ridiculous.
wait, Tony, you
What?
didn't.
I
You
did.
liked
It was
it?
a rom-com.
Yeah,
It was a
Yeah,
it was a
it was.
rom-com.
How would you rate Love Hard? Well, IMDb, I'm going to say 1 star.
No, I wouldn't go 1 star.
It's got 6.3 out of 10
Oh, out
according
of
to IMDb
10?
ratings.
I was thinking out of 5.
Out of 10, I'd give it a solid
Out of 5, Leno, what happened?
I don't
4 or
usually look
5.
at. Yeah, I'd give it like a 5 to 6, 5.5.
That means, on average, IMDb viewers enjoyed the movie more than you did. And if you think the movie was all right and you enjoyed it, that means some other people out there really enjoyed the movie.
Well, there are
For
people
people
that
who
love
like, yeah,
rom-coms.
for people who like rom-coms, I think this is a very standard fare rom-com. It's better than the Hallmark movies,
Mhm.
and Hallmark movies are a gigantic thing that a lot
Yes.
of people watch.
There's a huge following for that.
There are probably at least 7 of them on my DVR right now.
Oh, that bums me out.
It bums me out because that's just taking up room.
This movie is deeply problematic. One, Jimmy Yang catfishes this chick, and I don't know what his end goal is. Why does he do it?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. And since the entire movie relies on that, none of the rest of the movie makes any sense. And the movie's not funny enough to like make situations like have a weak premise to set up the joke of a situation that's really funny, because none of the jokes are funny. They're the same jokes that are in every other movie.
That's
Here's
a
the thing:
rom-com.
people don't go to a rom-com to look for something new or clever or insightful. They go for the formula.
I
And this movie
hate that.
was the formula. You know what? That's why I'm going to see Spider-Man this weekend, because there's a Marvel formula. And
There is a Marvel formula. He's almost always going to fight a bad guy with the same powers except bad.
Yep.
Like,
And
that's 25 of the 26 movies.
the only difference between Love Hard and your stereotypical Hallmark movie is that the Hallmark movies always cast for that level beautiful people.
Are you saying
no,
Jimmy
they
Yang
don't.
is
They-
not a beautiful
No,
person?
I think he's super cute.
They cast older people.
They do. Yep.
Hallmark movies cast people who are older
Mhm.
than the 2 people who are the love interests in this movie. So, baseline romantic comedy, it's right there. It doesn't
Mhm.
have the bigger stars of a theatrical release rom-com. It's got better acting, a better script, it's better shot than a Hallmark movie.
I will not disagree. Well, I'm not having much experience with Hallmark movies. Like,
Yeah.
we've seen worse movies for all
Yep.
of those things.
Sure. I think to compare it to other rom-coms, the thing that was weirdest to me was the way it was written, and the things that it referenced were about those people should have been about 10 years older than they were. Like, it didn't fit their ages, the ages of the 2 leads. Like, they should have been almost 40 instead of 30.
Yes. To
That
Say Anything
was
came out
weird.
in
Mhm.
1989.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What?
I was in high school. So yeah.
That was over 30 years ago.
Yeah,
It's
it was just
also a fantastic situation to be in when your rom-com has to just heavily crib a different rom-com because you can't come up with anything else to put in
okay,
your
but
movie.
this wasn't Say Anything. It was cribbing off of Love Actually.
Whatever. Why did
Those
I
are
think
2 very different
Why
movies.
did I think Say Anything?
I don't know.
I watched this movie, I think, the week it came out, which was at
Wow.
the beginning of November.
Yeah.
We're desperate for content over here, Tony.
So the two weird problems I had with it, one was, do you know how this movie was pitched?
No.
It was pitched when Harry Met Sally meets Roxanne. Why wouldn't you just say Cyrano?
I know.
I mean, because Roxanne is just Cyrano.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, that was weird.
Very.
I guess just they were looking for one of the modern takes on Cyrano, but I've
Or maybe
never
thinking
seen.
People would not have understood a Cyrano reference.
Maybe. I've never seen Love Actually.
I did.
I have no interest in seeing it.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman's in it, and he's dead.
He is.
Well, he was also in Die Hard, which is the other Christmas movie of note in Love Hard. That's where the title comes from. Love Actually and Die Hard.
Yeah, I was watching this movie and I finished the movie and the credits roll and I'm sitting there going, what the fuck does the title of the movie have to do with anything?
I don't know. That was also baffling to me.
And then it dawned on me that it was because of the two movies.
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't until the cue card thing at the end, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Love Actually, Love, and Die Hard, Love Hard.
But
that was
there's
it.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I
know.
Connection to the fucking movie.
No, it was just because it was their two favorite Christmas movies. Yeah.
That's bad.
It was.
It was.
The titling was dumb.
Yeah,
the titling was not good.
Yeah. Christmas Catfish. Done. It's alliterative. It's funny. It even is what the movie is about.
Yeah. And you know what you're getting going in.
See? Listen to your mother. Look at the comment.
On, Mom.
You go, Robin.
Mom, you raised me to stand up to terrorism. Oh, no.
I will say that while I was semi-describing the movie at dinner, Gretchen's 13-year-old was not thrilled to find out that it was not cats fishing, because he would have watched the hell out of that. Almost 2 hours of cats fishing. Probably would have been more fun.
Wow. No.
2 hours?
Well, it's hour 45.
I don't know that I could watch cats fishing for 2 hours.
I don't know. I could watch it for 2 full minutes.
I could watch it for 2 full. Depends on how much action there is in the first 2 minutes.
Fair.
I watch a lot of cats.
I don't.
My TikTok feed is full of babies, cats, art journals, and recipes mostly.
So porn. Got it.
Mostly.
Yeah, mine's mostly full of terrible people making jokes. Like there's the one couple that they'll make a joke at the other's expense and then they'll run away and then somebody throws something in slow motion.
Yeah, I see them a lot.
They did a really good one where he did something and she was eating. He's like, yeah, keep going. And then he backs up and starts singing, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, and of course all the Karen videos.
I'm a just normal 40-year-old person who doesn't watch TikTok.
You know what? That's a good thing. It's a ridiculous pit that you fall into.
I got other pits I fall into. Like butt pits.
What amuses me most about TikTok is the Go Live feature. And on the Go Live feature, you can scroll and you're scrolling other live videos. And there's this one dude who does races of things on a treadmill. Like he props up a treadmill at an angle, puts things on it, and they race. That I've actually got sucked into that. That one's kind of good. Then there's the the conservatives that get on there and just that want to yell at the libs, they do it just to get people to engage with them, and then they yell at them and block them. And then there's the women doing anything in super low cut shirts, and they keep doing this while they're doing the things, like just doing things to make their tits bounce for no reason, except the reason is they're trying to get people to go to their OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is I'm missing nothing.
Nope.
Pretty much.
Nope.
Racing on the treadmill is good.
The racing on the treadmill is fun.
I kind of want to look for that now because that looks fun.
It's like the guy who was doing
Lena.
Will It Blend.
Yeah. Hey, Lena, follow me back on TikToks, and I can send you TikToks.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, do that.
Yep. I totally didn't think of that.
Because you can only send people TikToks if they're following you also.
I haven't done any more in a while. It was just for curiosity's sake. And cats. It's like 2 of me and 4 of cats. Because they're cute.
It's windy
Holden,
as fuck.
Holden has a lot of TikToks.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of videos.
So there is something on the door. Is that a door behind you, David? The white?
Well, there's one
directly behind you.
This is a door, and then this is a closet. The door is open against the closet.
Okay. There's like some little black thing, and I swear 6 times already I have reached out, touched my screen to try and scratch it.
I've done it. I've done it like 3 times. Yeah, right. That's the one. Yep,
Yes.
right there. Yep, right there. You go. That's the one.
That's the little knobby on the door.
Yeah. Next time I'm at your house, I'm going to bring some white out and just cover it up.
It should be Saturday, and don't come into this office. It's gross.
I get to see your cats.
The Secret Santa reveal.
Oh, you guys are doing that this Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to come over? We'll play some games after.
I would, except that I'm going to my niece's graduation party.
I'm bringing Gretchen with me.
In this economy?
Depending on how late that party lasts, I might give you guys a shout out and see if you're still doing stuff.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I bought a spot carpet cleaner to clean up cat vomit in my house. So
we have
the 1% over here
getting spiffy.
I will have to manufacture time to clean this abomination before Saturday.
As long as I get to love on cats, I don't care what the place looks like.
Probably singular.
Yeah, Romeo.
Money Buddy's not so social.
I know.
It's probably the abuse and the fact that I almost chopped her tail off the other day.
Jeez.
I was walking into my bathroom and she was curled up against the wall and following me, and I didn't realize it. So I just absently closed the door behind me, and I think her tail had been in between the door and the door jamb. Because as soon as I closed it, it bounced back at me. And I was like, what the
oh my god.
Oh no.
She didn't scream?
Oh no. She didn't scream, but then she just looked at me with the angriest face and then made this long ass noise, and I was like, are you alright? Her tail was crooked at an angle, so I thought I broke it, and I was like, oh fuck. So then I had to chase her around, and then it was fine, and then she wasn't so bad. But then later, when I went out and came home and was just when I go to bed, she crawls into bed with me, and we got a whole ritual of I was rubbing her, and one of the things I do with my cats is apparently something other people don't do with their cats is I don't pull on their tail, but when I pet them, I go all the way down.
Yeah, I do that. I like that.
Then my hand came away gooey, and I was like, oh, this is no good. So I finally pinned her down enough that I could inspect it, and she had this gigantic gash.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
I don't. So something happened to her when she was on the streets, where she already had like a little bob in her tail,
Hmm.
like because she got bit by something, and there's a bunch of scar tissue around it, so fur doesn't grow there. So that's where the cut is. So I think if she had fur there, it probably would have been fine. But since she didn't, it just pinched some skin. That's my long cat story
Okay.
that I told, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm filibustering to get through the episode without having to engage with the movie.
Honestly, there's really nothing to. It's not a whole
It's
hell of a lot to talk
baffling to
about.
me that she would fly across the country, find out it's Jimmy Yang, and be like, I still want to bone this dude I know nothing about. Help me bone this dude. And then that's the plot of the movie.
Well, and then catfish that guy with her personality.
Yes. What is going on? What? How do they not realize that the catfishing is? We're paying forward the catfishing.
Well, Jimmy Yang told her that, and she wouldn't believe it.
It was Catfishing Christmas and Catfishing Christmas Part 2, all in one movie.
Hey, we got a double feature. That's a bonus.
And then there's going to be a catfishing with a vengeance.
Is that when E-Dog comes and gets everybody high? I don't know.
It's probably the only way I'd watch another one of those.
You like the movie.
Doesn't mean if they made a part 2, I'd watch it.
Fair.
E-Dog is not listed higher in the credits.
He should be the highest.
Should be the highest.
Har. Oh,
Should
oh.
be the highest.
You know, I was happy with this tiny hat thinking, oh, it's not going to make me feel hot. But between that and this little light that's... I'm hot.
Do you have a fan in that room?
Ceiling fan.
Well, yeah.
All
That's
right.
the question.
I'll be right back.
Fucking Nina Dobrev.
Yeah.
Why are there so many Christmas movies like this? More like this, and the entire list is a bunch of movies look exactly the fucking same.
Yeah.
Is he looking at Hallmark movies?
No, I'm looking at... So on IMDb, there's a movies like this thing at the bottom. Holiday, Single All the Way, Last Christmas, Father Christmas is Back. That's only a 4.5-star movie.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not sure what happened there. Well, Crazy Rich Asians is on here.
That's because of the cast.
Yeah. I guess that was an interesting thing about the movie. That, like, Jimmy Yang's family was not white. Was very not white.
Except for mom.
The stepmom, yeah.
Stepmom, yeah.
I'm still stuck on Father Christmas is Back because all I keep thinking of is it should be a porn called Father Christmas in the Back.
Father Christmas comes in back.
There you go.
Elizabeth Hurley, John Cleese, Kelsey Grammer.
What?
What is happening with this movie? And it's on Netflix.
The synopsis is Father Christmas is Back centers around 4 sisters who have reunited for the Christmas holiday in Yorkshire Mansion. Misunderstandings that uncover the long-buried secret that tore their family apart so many years ago. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that synopsis either.
Jesus Christ, their last name is Christmas. That's why.
Oh.
Wrong.
Yeah, I'm looking at the IMDb page, and Elizabeth Hurley's character is Joanna Christmas. Kelsey Grammer is James Christmas. John Cleese is John Christmas.
Oh, that's Such a shame.
There is an Elizabeth, Vicky, Paulina, Henry, Daisy, all with the last name Christmas. Some of them have the last name Christmas/Hope. Well, not slash dash. Christmas Hope.
This is a movie that came out this year.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
another Netflix Christmas movie.
Oh my god, Netflix. This movie looks bad. Guess I know what I'm watching tonight. 4.5 stars. God.
So according to IMDb, it's worse than this one.
Yeah. Don't even know how that's possible.
Yeah, I think you ought to really treat yourself and watch yourself a Hallmark Christmas movie.
That's all right. One of the guys in Father Christmas is Back was in Fleabag as hot misogynist.
Nice. Nice.
You know what? Fleabag was really fucking good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It was.
If you're still listening, and I'm not sure why you would be doing that at this point, and you haven't watched that or this movie, watch Fleabag and don't watch this movie.
Yes. Watch Fleabag.
What was the series before Fleabag?
In what respect?
That Phoebe Waller-Bridges did before Fleabag. It escapes me.
Crashing?
Thank you. I kept thinking Squatting, but I was like, I'm close, but no.
Crashing is also excellent.
Well, that's what I saw
Because
first.
She is incredibly talented.
Yeah. I saw Crashing, and then you, David, told me about Fleabag.
So, Lena, in your mind,
Oh.
Squatting, is it a movie about pooping? Is it a movie about exercising, or is it a movie where people stay in someone's house when they shouldn't be there? Which of those three is it?
It is the latter, which is why
Disappointing.
I know, which is why shit, I just forgot the actual name of it.
Crashing?
Yeah, Crashing. It's similar.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a ridiculous brain lately.
Because they're all crashing somewhere. Yeah. If you have not seen it, Tony,
I have not. I don't believe I've seen that one.
it is excellent.
Yes.
All right, I'll look it up. I'm dancing through a few very short series right now. I finished Lost in Space.
I'm not finished with it.
You didn't? I thought you only had one episode to go.
No, I think I had 2 or 3 episodes to go, and then I stopped it and I don't know. I closed the browser tab and then forgot it existed. I don't know. I don't know what. I'm like in the middle of an episode.
I watched that second part of He-Man Revelations.
Sure.
There were a lot of people talking about it because it's not He-Man Revelations, it's Masters of the Universe Revelations. Because He-Man's not even the title. And it's mostly not about He-Man, it's about Teela, which a lot of dude bros had huge problems with. It's not even about He-Man.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
You're right.
Yeah.
It was fine. I don't have any nostalgia for He-Man. It was I was just a little bit like, it was coming out when I was like getting out of cartoons. So like I missed it. But so I went back to it with no nostalgia. The only thing I did find amusing was, and it's mostly because Kevin Smith is the EP and wrote some of the episodes, is there's a character named Fisto that was from the original series. That was a bad guy that He-Man rehabilitated and made a good guy. And I don't remember the exact quote, but the first time we see the character in this series is in the first episode of the second half, and you only see him in that one episode. and him and another dude are standing there, and they're looking up as like Skeletor's minions are coming in, and he holds up this giant fist, and he's like, "I can't wait to fist him." I was like, "Oh, yep, Kevin Smith must have wrote this episode." Yeah,
What a
it's not-
legacy.
Yeah, it's not normally that type of humor, but they did put that one in, and like that joke, that kind of joke really only happened once, which was really odd. I would kind of expected it a little more. But I'm finally getting around to watching Jupiter's Legacy. I'm a couple episodes into that.
Well, it got canceled.
I know.
But
Yeah, I had a lot of short things on my list, so I'm like, I'm just gonna blast through a few different things. So I watched a couple episodes of that while I was finishing something else. While I finished this movie, the Saturday morning animated super hits, something like that. Kyle Mooney, who's one of the guys from SNL, he's one of the newer guys from SNL. He did this short animated series, and it's basically, the premise is it's a half an hour comedy. It's fashioned after whoa, I was getting some feedback, or I was hearing myself there for a minute. Anyway, it's fashioned after like you're watching a Saturday morning cartoon, and so it's like the live action stuff where people are introducing the cartoons, and then there's short cartoons, and the cartoons are just ridiculous. Like, they're just insane.
What's it called?
It's not
Saturday morning all-star hits.
That's it. It's not great. I'm not recommending this to anyone, but I watched the whole thing. It's also it's 8 20-minute episodes, so it was very, very short.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot recommend this to anyone unless you like. I watched through it just because I could keep it on in the background and not really pay any attention to it. But wow, my screen just froze, and there were the weirdest faces. You guys froze in.
That's just my face, Tony.
Your eyes look like they rolled back into your head, so your eyes were just white. It was the weirdest thing.
That's just my eyes and my face and my head.
Yeah, so I breezed through that one, and then I started watching Jupiter's Legacy, which 2 episodes in, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I enjoyed it. It's not fantastic, but it's also it's good.
I like watching these superhero stories about superheroes I know nothing about.
Yeah.
So I can be introduced to them. I like that.
Yeah, I like origin stories. I just don't like the same story a million times. Not that I don't, pop a boner every time I see Uncle Ben die, but
yep.
I could, or the Kents, or the Waynes, not the Kents. Yep. I am watching Succession now.
How is that? I think Julie started watching it.
It's fine, but I don't know. I hear a lot of people talk about how amazing it is, and it's fine, but not incredible. It's entertaining. It's worth a watch.
I just finished my Sopranos rewatch, where I was watching it along with the podcast. The final podcast episode drops on Monday, so I finished the last episode just ahead of that. I enjoyed.
Were they doing that weekly?
Yeah.
Holy shit! How long was that podcast on?
A year and a half.
Are they only 10 episode seasons or something?
Yes, it's HBO.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, in the last 2 seasons were even a little bit shorter. It was actually one super long season, but you know how HBO does. They called it season 6, but it was actually an 8 episode season and a 9 episode season, where normally they're 10-episode seasons.
I have a question related to nothing here.
Shoot.
That icon that's in the upper left, is that a duck? With
Yeah.
headphones. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Or
brain.
it's a rabbit, like looking straight up.
Ooh.
Oh. See, my brain every time I see it, think it's a hairdryer.
It's a duck with headphones on.
Yeah. Although I do like rabbit.
Hairdryer.
Pointed downwards. Like the yellow is the handle.
I see it.
Yeah, no, I see it. I've never used a hairdryer.
I don't use them very often. I just let the mess air dry or some such thing.
I've used it to dry things other than my hair.
Your beard?
No.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
No, I also find it weird that people put oil in their beards. That weirds me out. That's
Yeah,
Does it not
butter.
just feel oily every time you touch it?
I don't
I
know. Like, some people talk about how they can go several days without washing their hair. Like, if I take a shower in the morning, by like 6 o'clock, my hair already is greasy. Just.
Yep. Yeah, I even now I still shower daily.
Mm-hmm.
I work from home, still shower daily. I think since I started working from home, I can count on one hand the times that I didn't shower daily. I might be up to a second hand by this point. Now that we're
Wow, Tony.
21 months in.
Truly a prince among men.
I take a
I
bath.
just can't do it. I just can't do it. I mean, it's part of my wake up routine. Is that shower? Since I don't do coffee.
I just awake at 7, and then I'm fresh-faced and ready to face the world.
I am not. I am no longer that.
I'm unemployed. I sleep a lot. Way more than I should.
Yeah, it doesn't sound healthy.
It's not. Some days I don't. Today I did not, actually.
Today, I went into my office to meet a bunch of people who are in town for our company Christmas party, and they ghosted me.
Lovely.
Because my boss is a tool and has a membership to the MAC, which is the Missouri Athletic Club, which is a place where you buy a membership to help convince other people that you have money and are important when you have neither money nor importance. And so he took them all to work there for some reason.
That was pretty freaking rude.
Because he is a bag of tools.
Understood.
And none of them are interesting tools. Like, it's a really short hammer. So, like, you can get maybe, like, the top 3 fingers on it. So you can't really get any power.
Or it's like the ball peen hammer, so you can't even, like, pull nails with it.
Mm-hmm. Just a big metal ball.
Tiny hammer you give to your 3-year-old so they can feel like they're helping.
Or maybe like a tamper.
Yeah.
Because, like, those things are, man, they're very limited use.
They've got that use. That use, they take up a lot of volume. Your garage, it's like, oh, there's like half a square foot I'm just not going to get back.
But you know what? I got one of them.
I'm rewatching Avatar with Louie, and we just got to Bossing Say. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I thought there were going to be tears in that library episode with Appa.
So you current
but I
on,
hold it together.
So are you current? Yeah. Are you current on Hawkeye?
I was watching Hawkeye early today,
Oh, okay.
and then I had to go to a meeting and then forgot and left my office.
I haven't started that yet. It's high up on my list.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I just wait till next week and watch it all at once.
Yeah.
I just want
Or
Loki
start watching it.
too.
Yes. Start watching it Tuesday and finish it Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is there are spoilers that they've been telegraphing for a long time. Like the spoilers that are there, like, okay, good, you're finally telling us this thing that you've been trying to tell us the whole time. Or that the internet's already spoiled.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton here.
No.
No. I mean, if you like rom-coms, if you like Hallmark movies, watch it.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
If you're anyone else, yeah, probably avoid it. Unless you're just really looking for something Christmassy that you haven't seen before.
This movie is pretty close to Lost in Translation on the worst movies of all times list.
Yeah, you're still wrong about that, but okay.
I mean, Lost in Translation was a piece of steaming shit, but I wouldn't put it down there. I did not like it.
It wasn't.
Lena has the correct opinion.
You know what? We should do it for the podcast sometime.
I think we've already done it for the podcast, haven't we?
Have we?
I don't think
Probably.
so.
I don't know.
I've only seen like half the movie, Tony. I've seen the movie. I don't have to rewatch it though.
You wouldn't though, because it's got Bill Murray in it.
I do dislike Bill Murray.
You need to find a way to get Lyric in on one of the podcasts.
Why? Do you need to ride a horse somewhere?
I just want to see her. I love her.
I think Sarah is coming to my parents' house for Christmas just to see her.
Oh, totally fair. Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
She is massive.
My God, you know how much I miss
Lyric,
Panda?
not Sarah. Lyric, not Sarah.
Yeah, when that first time your mom posted pictures of that dog when she brought it home, and Julie and I saw the pictures and we're like,
those
oh
paws.
my God.
Oh my God.
That is going to be a gigantic baby. Oh my God.
Yes.
I was there for Thanksgiving, and my mom is like, she's about 2/3 grown now. What? She's a horse already.
Why did they decide on her with 2 Chihuahuas?
They're going to breed her. She's a purebred St. Bernard.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah, she's a big girl.
Yeah,
she's what, 5-6 months old, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. She's still got some growing to do.
You
better get your viewing in quick, Lena. My parents are fixing to move.
Have your mom stop by on Saturday.
No.
I just dropped the dog off.
No dogs in my house. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah. All right. I got nothing else here.
Yeah. And I want to eat a cup of cereal, so.
Well, there you go. Merry Christmas, cup of cereal.
Ho, ho, ho. Bye, guys.
See you next time for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes.